All right. Good evening, my brothers and sisters in Christ. This is the International Overwatch League Minors coming at you tonight. I am solo casting. Here, our Tier 3 match between Bible Discussion Study and Meeting, an Asia team, versus Cosmic Spuds, an NA team, for Tier 3, Week 7. Thank you guys for joining me. I am the light of your life. Light, solo casting tonight. I was spending time with Rondo last night, but I'm here alone on a Saturday night, ready to enjoy some good gameplay. Thank you all for coming. Considering what's going on, here we're going to talk about the maps. This evening we are looking at Lijiang, Blizzard World, Junkertown, and then the hometown favorite, Kings Row, followed by Ilios if we make it to map 5. We are looking at also not only two teams from two totally different areas of the world, we are also looking at different server plays. Today both teams will be playing on Asia ping and North America ping? Is that what I want to say? But anyway, both teams have given me the ready, and it seems like we are just going to go ahead and get organized here. Mexi is in the lobby, thankfully, who was having a little bit of an issue getting in earlier, so I think we are able to start. I don't see any reason to wait any longer. So this is Bible Discussion Study and Meeting versus Cosmic Spuds for Map 1, Lijiang Tower.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower. Initiating match.
I have personally played against an Asia team, and when I tell you that ping is tough to play on, it hurts my soul. But I really hope that we're going to see Cosmic Spuds kind of give BDSM a little bit of a run for their money. You know, ping play is really kind of a huge thing to go on just because there's so much delay in making some critical choices. So I'm hoping that they're able to spend some time reorganizing their lineup if they need to compensate for that delay in action. But here we're just taking a look at the team's setups, both opting for a Symmetra, but only one picking up a Lucio to speed to that point, making sure that they are getting there on time. So let's take a look. Yeah, just a little bit of some poking going on here at the top. Unfortunately, Depressed does take out Twitch. Ranch taking out Flying Mantis on the Symmetra. A little bit even, but Kanede is unevening it, fortunately, taking out Shooter and a Can Chip, a DPS and support. Some critical choices going on here. Depressed, last one down, unable to get out. And first point will go ahead to Cosmic Spuds. Ooh, Ranch and Twitch also doing some good work in the doorway here. Cause and a Can Chip once again taking a look at Spawn, unfortunately, and so it might be a little bit to get across this doorway with Twitch just putting his shoulders all the way in between. Yeah, Ranch also taking out Flying Mantis again, who switches from Symmetra to Reaper. Is a little bit of a grab going on. We also do have Tyre coming in. Ranch looking at Cause once again. Queen getting a headshot on Depressed. They're going to continue to maintain this doorway. It might be a little tight here for a Bible discussion meeting to get through, this little bit of a tight space. I might have to take some alternative routes. I hope they'll consider that. Yeah, it looks like Queen is coming online with the Baptiste ultimate as well. Able to kind of do a bit of zoning here, but we do have Shooter kind of making them back out of this room so that BDSM is able to push through and just get through that tighter space. But I'm a little afraid. We do have a shatter going off, coming out. And we do have a nano bomb. Ooh, just getting a little tight here. Depressed might get a little bit squeezed, unfortunately, as Cosmic Spuds kind of corners them in this space. But like I mentioned earlier, ping really, plays a part in how a team moves across the point. And Cosmic Spuds, holds the point pretty steadily there.
Score 0-1. Ready or battle.
4-second point, we usually do see a Symmetra choice. Definitely might switch back, but it seems like they're very comfortable on their choice. Flying Mantis switching off of that Reaper pick back to Symmetra, hoping to kind of get in there first. Both teams this time choosing a Lucio to go to point. This is going to be a battle of beams, I believe.
3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Ooh, Kaz taking out Ranch almost right away. Getting that first pick is super crucial here. We do have Depressed just making it difficult. Shooter taking some shots into those bounces. And V does go down, but Spriggan does find Flying Mantis and Shooter as well. Kaz getting in some free swings on Twitch. It looks like BDSM might be able to clutch this point. But honestly, if Cosmic Spuds keeps kind of rallying around their Symmetra, this might be a very good, solid thing for them. But I spoke too soon, and BDSM claims point. Oof. Ooh, they do end up taking out Kanade in the back. Depressed and Shooter taking some free shots right there. It looks like some alternative background is in order here, as we see them swing through that back room, but there might be a little bit of a problem. If they don't move too quickly, they can get stuck in this room, and it just becomes a cage to just toss them around in. Ooh, coming in hot. Twitch and Ranch getting 2 picks right off the bat. Spriggan with the 3rd, V with the 4th. Flying Mantis does get Twitch on the way in. A little bit of a car wash, if you will, but they're able to take the point. About halfway through, Cosmic Spuds with, some percentage ticking up, but that first sort of 50% going all the way to BDSM. Quite a significant amount of time, but as we always know, this goes pretty quickly. Ooh, stunned out of his shatter. Not able to get that back right now. Kaz taking a little bit of heat right here. Grab does go off Ranch, also bringing out the Deadeye, and it's just a huge run-in for Cosmic Spuds over here. Spriggan lit up like a Christmas tree at 96% charge, just cooking them. Depressed goes down, unfortunately, and Calico in the same swing. Shooter as well, Spriggan out here with a triple kill back to back on that beam above 90. Very, very hot choice. We have TP coming in again from Bible Discussion, and it does go down. They are not able to teleport. They're going to have to take the back route. We do have Cosmic Spuds about 70% of the way in there, which is a huge advantage. 20% doesn't seem like a lot, but it is definitely enough. Huge shatter. Both beats coming out from both Lucios. V getting that double boop on a can chip, and Depressed. Kanade finishing that up by taking out Shooter. Calico Kitty going to have to make some critical decisions, unfortunately broken by Spriggan. And we do have Flying Mantis in the back trying to TP the team there. V is not having any of that. Whew, grab goes down. Twitch unfortunately gets caught. Spriggan all over Shooter D20, who is on the Hanzo. And I think this point is going to stay with Cosmic Spuds. A clean sweep on map 1.
Play of the game.
Yeah, great Lucio gameplay by V on the Lucio, just utterly just looking for those critical environmental kills. It definitely changes the pace. Huge beats as well. Absolutely great stuff. I personally hate when environmental kills happen to me, but I get it.
Thank you, thank you.
Alright, so with map 1 going to Cosmic Spuds, we will be moving on to map 2, which will be Blizzard World, but we are moving to NA servers. The team has chosen Singapore as their server, so it might slow down Cosmic Spuds just a little bit. While we wait for teams to decide on swaps, if you're listening in or just joining, Cosmic Spuds is in the lead by 1, but plenty of time for Bible discussion, study, and meeting to get onto the chart. Oh, excuse me. A canned chip will be coming in for Depress, moving from support to the tank line. Butterfly also in for Flying Mantis, and Leviathan joining us and replacing, I believe, a canned chip who's playing support to just a little space swap. So 3 changes coming in on all 3 roles for Bible discussion and study meeting. And we're currently waiting on any swaps coming out of Cosmic Spuds. Alright, we're currently waiting to see if Cosmic Spuds has any swaps. Definitely Bible discussion coming out with a plan in mind. A can ship moving from support to tank. We might see some different tank play, the introduction of a Diva or a Sigma to their tank line. Butterfly also coming in. They might be interested in some aerial support. And Leviathan also coming in could mean very couple of different things. Like an introduction of a Moira, introduction of an Ana to their team comp, or a Mercy player if they're choosing to have Butterfly play any aerial characters. But I'm interested in seeing if Cosmic Spuds is going to make any swaps, just to see what they would prefer their lineup to be going into map 2. Considering that they won the first one, they might be feeling a little comfortable. Okay, we do have the ready from Bible discussion and study meeting. We are currently waiting for just Cosmic Spuds to define if they are ready or not. They do have no swaps going into map 2, so like I said, they might be feeling a little comfortable. Honestly, I would. Like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Am I right? Like, why keep messing with something if it's working perfectly? And they might be feeling very confident after Li Zhang. Alright, both teams are ready. We are moving on, just checking for spectators. We're moving on to map 2. This is Blizzard World on Singapore servers.
Welcome to Blizzard World. Initiating match.
Like I mentioned, ping is about to be crazy. I normally play at about a 47, but as you can see from the top left, the latency, 247. It's a little slow, unfortunately. So playing for ONNA, it's like
Ready for battle.
kind of like wild, but I guess we'll see right here kind of what that looks like.
Statistically speaking, I usually get most of my team back alive, but who's counting?
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Hey.
Hey there. Show you.
I don't like this standing around.
5, 4, 3, 2.
We're going to take a look at Shooter and introducing something totally new for our evening. He's bringing out the Doomfist.
Don't mess this up.
Ready to see some interesting rollouts, some great gameplay, but we'll take a look at Butterfly as well out here on the Cassidy, introducing Hitscan to their team.
Hey.
I need a doctor.
Yeah, moving pretty fast here. Bible discussion. It's taking a quick rotation while we have Butterfly heading for that backline. Unfortunately, Ranch catching a couple strays, but it seems like they are holding steady here. Ranch Turret, the 7th player of their Overwatch team, taking out Shooter, unfortunately. Spriggan getting a little caught back there. They're going to have to go for a full reset, a good hold from Bible discussion. And like I said, NA teams playing on ping, like this is Singapore, as you see in the top left, the latency is like insane. It's a little difficult.
See that which is unseen. Let dragon consume you.
Oof, the Twitch was able to get Butterfly. Shooter also taking out Spriggan on the Diva. They are down a tank, getting a little even now. Bible discussion coming out very hot right here. We have Shooter doing some just damage to Twitch and Kanade on, the Doomfist, and I think it's really making like all the difference. About halfway to go with 2 minutes left on the clock.
Regen up. All better. Now.
Yeah, Kanade making the swap over to Cassidy to contest Shooter on this Doomfist. But the high ground is being Ooh, just a little bit contested by Bible discussion on the lower ground. They are not able to confidently drop down yet just because they want that crucial pick first. But there is a Nano Doomfist coming their way. Does get stunned, but unfortunately able to get out in one piece. Butterfly getting a little bit of attention over there from Kanede. Ooh, and both teams without a Cassidy currently.
60 seconds remaining.
Huge shatter coming out of Cause, but we do have a little bit of a backup from Ranch with that turret work covering the point. Decent lava coverage. But Soon's going to run out of time. They're not going to be able to continue to use that to walk on. A cantrip does go down. Cause over here face to face with Spriggan.
30 seconds
Quite a few ultimates over on the Bible discussion side, critical ones as well. We have Window, Nano, and High Noon coming up, while Twitch is holding a decent shatter. Kanede coming up with the High Noon once again. But they might not be able to touch in time. Kosmic Spuds unable to make first point, unfortunately.
Score 0-0. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Alright, now we will see Bible discussion go ahead and do what they maybe do best, which is take their turn going ahead and attacking point. All they do need is one tick, fortunately, to claim the point. Unfortunate for Cosmic Spuds, however, but we will see how this goes. You know, with 2 points of entry, it's a little difficult to kind of get in on this close point, but I'm kind of hoping that Cosmic Spuds might opt for a Symmetra. I do see that they've kind of made some decisions already. Ranch on the Torbjorn and Kanede on Pharah. A defense Pharah is going to provide them a lot of that aerial space they can use to kind of do those far backline picks on the supports maybe. But if they start pressing the point very quickly, I'm afraid that Ranch and Spriggan, who are maybe a little bit slower, might get caught in between a couple teams and get a little tossed around. But let's take a look at that Kanede on the Pharah, taking up some of that aerial space.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Be careful out there.
Such potential.
I will not waste this opportunity.
Yeah, we do have some point attention going on. Shooter D20 out here pulling them back to point where they're going to have just a huge team fight going on. Ranch does get Shooter, fortunately. Cause and Spriggan spending just a little bit of quality time together along with Ranch. And it seems like Bible discussion is going to have to back out and regroup, sucking back Leviathan on the Baptiste. Unfortunately, he gets a headshot from Spriggan. Ooh, bit of a decent hold there.
This will improve your condition.
Hand chip does go down, eating a little bit of that back turret, unfortunately.
Till the fight's done.
But Butterfly on this May, as we all know, that May can change the terrain at any given point, seal off any points of entry or exit, and it becomes a very difficult challenge to run away from a May that's freezing you when there's nowhere to go. So I'm hoping that's kind of Butterfly's strategy if they're looking to kind of make it difficult for Cosmic Spuds to maintain that point presence.
Let them out.
Enemy turret ahead. Watch them.
Calico getting dragged a little bit back right here. Sigma Slam, unfortunately not taking her out, but was saved by Baptiste.
My turn.
Tactical visor activated.
Point going to Bible discussion study and meeting. Map 2.
Play of the game.
Like I said, ping really does change the nature of the
That's
game just
all.
because there's delay in that movement. When we're talking about Asia servers here, it's going to take a little bit longer to make those critical plays, and it seems like Bible Discussion was able to kind of smoothly plan out their attacks, and Cosmic Spuds, while holding that point very decently, kind of fell at the end, getting caught in some of those bigger plays and movements done by Bible Discussion. But it's the nature of the game. Alright, so we're going to have to swap both sides, and we're moving back to NA ping. I assume Cosmic Spuds will be much happier, moving a little bit faster. We might end up seeing them kind of come back on top in this next match. Alright, and we will also check to see. Why can't I speak English today? We will see if any of the teams have any swaps as they go on to the third map, which will be Junkertown, played on North America ping. We might see some comfortable changes come out of Cosmic Spuds if they want to kind of like force some of that aerial space. But otherwise, if they decide no swaps, we might also see Bible Discussion make some changes to their roster considering the map spaces and allowances for what teams can and cannot do. Alright, so coming in for Bible Discussion. Such a great team name. Bible Discussion. Depressed is coming back in to the tank line over here as well. We will see Butterfly move to tank. Shooter and Mantis will pull up their DPS line. And then we will see Calico and Leviathan continuing to hold up their support line. We will see the replacement of Spriggan for Mexi, who is joining us tonight for Cosmic Spuds. Canada will continue to hold up the DPS line, but they are bringing in Sparta, a fresh addition to the DPS line, and Ranch and Shoya will replace Queen and V, giving Cosmic Spuds an entirely new support line. Yeah, Ranch moving from DPS to support. Interesting stuff. I love good flex players. So they are probably having something in mind. We will see, I guess, at the start of map 3. But if you're just joining us, both teams are currently 1-1. Nobody out in the front quite yet. We are seeing some definitely hard and difficult fights from both Cosmic and Bible Discussion coming in very hot. But they do have third map to kind of duke it out, so we will be able to see who is kind of, rubbing their hands a little bit, taking maybe a second win. All right. Bible discussion is ready, happy with their lineup, ready to move into map 3. We are currently waiting for Cosmic Spuds to give us the okay that they are ready. Psych, just kidding. Bible discussion just told us that they have to go through a bit of technical difficulties, so they will be back and ready hopefully here in a second while we're waiting for Cosmic Spuds to go ahead and give us the okay as well. Alright, so Calico will be back in a second and we will be ready to move on to map 3. Both teams 1-1 in the bag if you're just joining us. I think, as honestly, if you've seen me cast before, I'm a big fan of a 5 mapper. So I know it gets a little bit exhausting after a minute, several rounds, but map 5 really gives both teams a lot of time to get into the groove of things and, provide a little bit of struggle. I think that comes naturally with Overwatch, and so in a league as well, you're competing for a space in the playoffs and a space at the final. So I think that most teams really have that good struggle going to map 5, but we never know. But this is map 4. Even if Cosmic Spuds or Bible Discussion pull it out, picking up a second win, this could always kind of be overturned because right after that is King's Row, which is everybody's favorite. Lots of people like to try new things, and then if that somehow continues to even out, we will move to map 5, which is Ilios, played on the Asia server, so meaning the bottom of the pit might be happening this evening for some of the players on the NA team. Difficult stuff, but Calico is back online, back in lobby, and I think we'll be ready to go here in a minute. Cool, both teams are ready. We are moving on to map 3, Junkertown. Both teams 1-1.
Welcome to Junkertown. Initiating match.
And because I'm a lady who loves her stats, if you check the top left corner, you can see that latency has dropped back down from about 250 to about 48, giving a lot of early and faster reaction time over to Cosmic Spuds, who's a North America team facing an Asia team tonight. But that does not quite cut out Bible Discussion. They could have something up their sleeves to account for the delay, but you never know. Some of that autonomous stuff can be picked up by playing Torbjorn, doing ball, things that might not take that much aim but will allow for maximum damage usage. So we will kind of see here what's going on.
Stay in range of my barriers.
Yeah, Flying Mantis picking up the Widow. We see Shooter bringing us a Sombra this evening. Sparta introducing an Ashe. But both teams have a Widow, both have a Mercy Baptiste support line, and are also picking up a Sigma. But we do have Depressed introducing a Ball to the mix.
Escort the payload.
Shooter scoping out the backline. Shoya getting caught just a little bit out here. Oof, and they were taken out by Twitch, unfortunately. But we do have Flying Mantis feeling confident on the Widow here, taking just a quick pick at Kaneda, who is also playing Widow. I love a Widow 1v1. Ooh, we do have Sparta taking out Leviathan, Shooter D20 taking out Sparta in return, and Ranch as well. Twitch also gets a pick as well.
Get back in the fight.
It seems like Twitch is holding pretty steady, keeping his eyes out for Flying Mantis, who is playing Widow. He's keeping some of that headspace covered with his shield, trading spots in with Orisa. And it looks like Flying Mantis does get Shoya, and Kanede also takes out Leviathan. There is some hotness coming out of Bible discussion over onto the Cosmic Spuds team, just getting back-to-back picks, making it a little difficult. They're going to have to pull back just, just enough here.
Here it comes.
Both Sparta and Flying Mantis just taking a quick peek at each other. Flying Mantis taking out Kaneda, who is behind Sparta. Ooh, and both are taken out by Flying Mantis, feeling very confident here.
No one can hide. I've got you by sight. Let me get you patched up.
Let's take a look at Flying Mantis's eyes, getting couple of shots off, looking directly at Ranch, who is now playing Zenyatta.
Heroes never die.
We do have a little bit of a dragon coming through down here from Shooter D20. Unfortunately taken out by Canada with a headshot, but Butterfly following it up, doing a bit of lifting here. Twitch might get a little toss back here by Depress, who's being pocketed by Calico on the Mercy. He's going to have to take a step back and do a full regroup here. Ideally they would have somebody here to back them up, but Ranch getting a little bit caught out here. Unfortunately, it's not able to survive, even though Shoya, Twitch, and Spider are back on the point contesting, but we do have mines coming out, kind of clearing the space, and they might be able to take this point uncontested. We do see a Bible discussion here setting up top, getting in some shots here as they leave from older spawn. Ooh, Mexi getting that full headshot there, just hurts just a little bit, but is able to survive here to help the support team. Shooter D20 up top getting in some shots, but they're going to have to gather around Mexi pretty quickly as the bongo drops, and they're going to need some extra protection here. Shooter D20 is back on the field with a res thanks to Calico. And it seems like there will be a little bit of a pushing back going on here from Cosmic Spuds as they stabilize. They do have spawn advantage as well, so they're able to kind of make those quicker swaps that they need to get back to point faster. Twitch also coming online with the Sigma ultimate.
Barrier in place. Barrier won't hold together.
EMP activated.
Huge EMP coming out, slowing them down just a little bit here. They're going to have to kind of just back up a little bit, but Twitch does get yoinked, unfortunately, by Depressed. And we do have Leviathan spending some extra special time with Kanede, but he does have a pocket.
I'm feeling young again.
Calico pulling back Depressed from beyond the beyond. And it seems like Shooter D20 here will take another shot at that dragon as well after taking a couple of free shots here with Kanede just poking and poking at the team.
Observe the barrier.
Ooh, we do have Depressed getting pushed back just a little bit underneath here, and some attention coming from Sparta, unfortunately. And it seems like Cosmic Spuds is finding their footing here. They are able to kind of continue to hold them with about 2 minutes left on the clock, but what I am worried about is that Bible discussion is coming up on a wealth of ultimates that they could either dump all at once if they choose to, selectively use as they use, as they choose to. So they're going to be able to have a lot of options going into this. We do see Shooter switch from Hanzo to Torbjorn. Getting that 7th player on the field is going to be critical, as Mex takes a couple shots from Hanzo as well. But they're going to have a lot of choice here about what they do and do not want to do. And that starts with Nano. We do see a huge EMP come out. Kanade and takes out Butterfly with some assist. Leviathan taking out Spider. However, Calico Kitty making sure Butterfly is back on the field to press, pushing them back, creating that space.
60 seconds remaining.
So we do see some critical ultimates come out, but Butterfly holding on to Sigma along with High Noon coming from Mantis as well. They're going to have some great choices here, but The Rock, unfortunately, says it is not High Noon. Huge pickup over here by Twitch. We do have some side room action going on as well, but with 30 seconds to go, there's going to have to be another Nano. That's going to have to be the choice from Calico, switching off Mercy to Lucio. Leviathan getting staggered. They're going to have to start without Ana this fight. Only about 15 seconds to get there. Calico's going to have to breeze right through and get to that point. Unfortunately taken out by Sparta. Woo! And Bible Discussion was not able to get back, but they did push it a decent way, almost to the very end. Very good effort from them. So now we have to see if Kosmic Spuds is going to pull off the same, or even better if they finish closing out the point.
Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Alright, it seems like Calico and Leviathan will continue to hold this Mercy and Ana support combo. It seems to be working for them. And we have Shooter picking back up the Hanzo as well, Flying Mantis keeping the Widow. But we do have Butterfly playing Diva and Depressed playing the Winston. So just a little bit of a dive comp going on here. Shoya also moving on to the Ana from Baptiste. I don't even have enough time to go over the changes because Mexi is also shooting a ball as well.
To raise my APM.
Yeah, Mantis taking out Shoya with a nice little headshot right there. And we do have Depressed taking a jump on Kaneda, who is also playing Hanzo, but we do see Mexi paying a lot of attention to Leviathan, trying to scramble that support line. Great pick from Mexi on Flying Mantis. Woo, Leviathan catching some of those strays from Ranch and Kanade, both taking headshots. But I do think Cosmic Spuds is going to get a quiet push here. We do see Mexi up top, probably hunting for Flying Mantis, just clearing that space.
Move it out.
And here we have Twitch just pushing them back. We have Mexi rolling through them, pushing them back in towards third spawn as well. Just make sure they get back. And it seems like they want to reorganize. And they might be baiting Twitch into that pick right there, but he's going to have to get out of that room. And you know, make it a little safe, but not too safe. Mexi, Sparta, and Mantis taking a quick peek at each other. But it seems like Bible Discussion is going to be able to stabilize here. Twitch does go down. And here, Butterfly also does have ultimate. She will be able to clear that point with the Diva Bomb or do a bit of zoning with it as well. So we'll have to see what kind of choice she is interested in. But both tanks for Cosmic Spuds have their ultimates as well, and it's quickly followed by a Nano, which is at 88%. And they'll be able to do some damage there if they're interested, particularly if Mexi gets discorded. You have a bomb going off. It lands on the top bridge. Let's see if she is able to get a seed count in. Already back in mech. Butterfly getting a little bit more attention than she probably wanted does go down, and I think that Cosmic Spuds are going to be able to push this significantly. Twitch already pulling up, making sure that they stay back.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Both teams do drop their Widows for Genji, so there is about to be a little bit of Genji action going on as well. Those mines tell Calico Kitty to pull out the Valkyrie. We do have a lift coming out of Twitch as well. He gets a couple. And it seems like, unfortunately, Shooter ran into one of the mines. Sparta takes out Depressed. Yeah, Mexi just on this ball, just causing issues. They do not have to make it all the way to the end of the map. They do just have to pull it just in before closing. And it seems like they might be able to do that. Big blade coming out of Mantis here does take out Shoya. Depressed also getting wrecked. There are no supports for Cosmic Spuds here right now, so they might have to do a full regroup if they're not able to stabilize. Mexi does go down, and Twitch as well, so they're going to have to go for a full regroup.
For your safety, please move behind the barrier. Enemy spotted.
Regen up.
Going right for the biggest threat. Sparta saw Shooter about to light it up. He gets a quad and is cleaning up well. Leviathan does get that pick on Sparta, but I don't know if it's going to matter. I lied. Flying Mantis evening it out quickly. Him and Leviathan taking out four themselves, quickly evening it. I am surprised. It seemed like Sparta had his eyes on the prize, but it was a little difficult to manage.
For Dory.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing like Butterfly coming out here with the Sigma ultimate, but using before Twitch, who also has his ultimate as well. Both Sigmas. Depressed getting taken out by that Helix rocket, which I dearly hate. And we also have a Blade coming in again out of Flying Mantis, who takes a little bit of a lift and gets slammed down by Twitch Canade, taking out Shooter D20 also playing Soldier in this match. Goes to Kosmic Spuds.
Play of the game.
Again, great, incredible play from Sparta here, getting a quad kill coming out dangerously with the Blade and the Nano combination, taking out the visor. Shooter D20 not able to keep up. Calico taking that katana to the back.
Epic.
Someone needs to show how it's done.
Epic.
It seems we have a consensus.
Alright, and Cosmic Spuds is currently in the lead 2-1, but we are switching back to the Asia server for the hometown favorite, Kings Row. Which could mean that Bible discussion is going to be coming out a little bit hotter here in their approach on this map. We will also see if the teams have any swaps they would like to make, but you never know. Right around this time, teams start to get comfortable with what they have, and they usually make less swaps towards the middle. But, you know, considering what's going on, Cosmic Spuds might remember that that ping change is coming. They might make some changes themselves. Okay, so the current lineup coming in for Bible discussion meeting, they will be making some swaps. So Shooter and Chip will be bringing up their tank line, coming back in from the bench. We also have Mantis and Butterfly choosing to pull up the DPS line. Mantis will stay. Butterfly coming in, moving from tank to DPS. And we also have Calico and Leviathan still holding up their support line, keeping it strong. No swaps there. Alright, so only swaps coming in for the DPS and tank lines for Bible discussion, study, and meeting. We will see if Cosmic Spuds chooses to make any changes to their lineup. We are currently waiting to see if they confirm if they want to keep or change their lineup. But, like I said, Cosmic Spuds coming out on top with 2 in the bag, making this match point, considering that Bible Discussion has 1 map currently. If Cosmic Spuds is able to pull a win on King's Row, they will walk away as the winners tonight. But if Bible Discussion is able to put King's Row in their bag, both teams will be even, and moving on to map 5, which will be Elios. Alright, we do have some swaps coming in. Spriggan will be entering the fray once again with the tank line with Twitch. And we also have Ranch and Sparta pulling up the DPS line, replacing Kanede right now. And Shoya and Queen will be our support duo for Cosmic Spuds. Alright, so being the good caster that I am, I'm going to make sure that the ping is correct. This is supposed to be played on Asia. The team has selected Singapore as their server. We currently have available Singapore 2. It's going to be a little bit of drag, but it does seem like Bible Discussion is ready. We usually wait for a Canadian on Cosmic Spuds to give us the A-OK, so once I receive that, we will go to... This is map 4, King's Row, with Cosmic Spuds in the lead by 1, followed by Bible Discussion, who has 1 in the bag from their win on Blizzard World, with Lijiang and Junkertown going to Cosmic Spuds. But everybody loves a good hybrid map. They're going to be able to kind of go in King's Row. It allows for so much flexibility, lots of statue action. We can see a teleporter, we can see a Widow, we can see a Pharah, we can get another Sombra, we can see a Junkrat, May even, closing off some of those tighter areas. Lots of stuff to choose from. I'm looking forward to the introduction of Queen to the support line, and Ranch moving to DPS here. I'm a big fan of Spriggan, so I'm glad to see Spriggan coming in over here again, once again for the tank line. But we should not count out Bible Discussion. I don't think we have seen Shooter on the tank line tonight, so we'll probably get a little something spicy out of Bible Discussion with the changes they have made. Our Cosmic Spuds is ready. We're moving into map 3. Everybody's favorite, King's Row. And as you see, moving to that Singapore server makes starting the match a little slower.
Now entering King's Row. Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Somebody get me some healing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A. Objective lost. Stop the payload.
I am on fire. I will lead us to victory.
Securing the payload.
Time to accelerate!
Queen getting a little bit more than attention than she wanted maybe from Butterfly, but does have the Lucio ready to go right there. Beat going to be incredible use here. Little bit of a bob going on. He is taking a nap on the point, unable to do his job, doing a bit of that gatekeeping here. We do have Flying Mantis coming in hot on the fire. A canned chip taking just a little bit of an axe to the face.
Clearing the area.
Oh, I was hoping that Calico was going to able to get off their Nano to kind of go ahead and compete with Twitch here, who was just doing by Shoya. Chasing them all the way back. Twitch is hungry for some attention. He is going to get it. Shooter D20 giving him the people's elbow, and Butterfly finishing that off with a couple bullets to the neck. They're going to have to get back. But Sparta coming in hot. Flying Mantis, however, is having none of that. And then Queen is also not having any of that. Nobody's having anything today. They are moving this quick, just under 5 minutes here, but Butterfly evening it out, taking out Lucio. Sparta getting Mantis on the back end, but it seems like they're going to have to back up just a little bit. Butterfly coming in hot. Sparta even hotter, getting those critical picks right there, sending them back to spawn. Now, as far as ultimates go, we do have Butterfly, who does have High Noon, quickly followed by Nano as the next best ultimate. But Kosmic Spuds does have 1, 2, 3 ultimates online, one being used right now. The grab not quite catching anyone. Shooter D20 walks in, but not much happens. Ranch taking a couple shots. Huge shatter going on here. And they're going to have to get back and try it once again. They did use some critical ultimates there. They do have Shoya with the Nano. They're probably going to be able to do some work there. Sparta coming in hot with the tire at 69%, 70% now. Mantis with a visor on deck, ready to go. They're able to push this corner. They're going to be looking into the eyes of a man.
Tactical necessity. I've got you in my sights. Resistance neutralized.
Yeah, so they continue to maintain that space. It looked like Cosmic Spuds was going to roll that in a little bit under 5 minutes, with it, slowly grinding down that clock. Bible discussion, leaving them about 2 minutes and 30 seconds to organize themselves to see if they can push this point far enough. I do hear a little bit of a sneaky Junkrat, and it seems like Butterfly also hears him. Woo! Taking out 3 in the backline. They are going to be able to 3-speed this right till the end, but we do have Butterfly already on their way back with the high noon coming out of left spawn door. Everybody's going to know exactly what time it is. Sparta just getting busy on the right door, however. Woo, getting just a little bit cooked and solo grabbed by Zarya back there. Woo! They get that with 1:35 on the clock. Cosmic Spuds moving at a great pace tonight.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Taking a quick peek around at what Bible discussion is planning. They are opting to pull out a nice crispy Bastion, and if you joined me in Super Rondo yesterday, you know I enjoy a good dirty Bastion play. I know it's not really dirty, but I feel like we as a community agreed that none of us would play Bastion unless we were scummy.
5,
But I love a good Bastion play anyway, so I'm excited to see it.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
No, Butterfly! Switching off to Widow, probably making some critical choices based off what the team needs, and swapping over to Mei. I do not get my Bastion after all. They saw what Sparta did with that Mei wall earlier, doing a little trapping, and probably are interested in doing just the same stuff and getting those quick picks, rotating on them very quickly and creating, spaces they can't escape from. The can chip holding their own over here, not quite being taken out by the team yet. Alright, about 2 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Just about halfway through their first couple of pushes towards point. They still have plenty of time. Tire coming in hot from Sparta from the right. Ooh, Sparta also taking out Shooter D20. And there's going to have to be a little bit of a backing up. Ranch does get Flying Mantis as well. They are down. They have to regroup in spawn. huge grab coming out of Cosmic Spuds there. They are letting it rip. Twitch just being held up by this incredible Moira ult coming out. Oof, Ranch coming in just crispy with that visor, catching 3. And about a minute 30 to go. They are grinding down this clock slowly but surely. Bible Discussion has to make some critical picks here if they want to continue to move on this point in the same way that Cosmic Spuds did. They are running out of time, about a minute left on the clock. Ranch just on the high ground, making it happen. Sparta catching 2. Twitch looking Shooter D20 directly in the eyes, and Spriggan taking out Flying Mantis. It's a team kill. Huge. I hope the dragon goes off. Butterfly and Mantis catching couple of half the team. A 4th goes down, 5th goes down. Will they also get Shoya in the mix? Mantis wants that kill. Leviathan as well. Ooh, putting a little bit too much dip on his chip, but Flying Mantis does avenge him. Shoya does get licked on their way back to the team. And Bible Discussion is able to grab and are on their way taking point to point 2.
This will restore you.
Yes. So we have a couple of ultimates to use here. They do have about 2 minutes to go. They're going to have to make it to have the same time bank that Cosmic Spuds had. But it seems that Ranch is just always on the high ground, just giving them the eye up here, looking at Butterfly, spending a little bit of a chase with each other. But Butterfly comes out on top, a can chip giving a hand, taking down Ranch. Probably a barbecue person, you know, but they are going to back them up just a little bit. We do have Bible Discussion moving quickly here, making up for lost time. Shooter D20 is hungry for those kills. A can chip just doing the work on that Zarya. At about 70 charge, she is doing enough damage for it to hurt just enough to claim that point with some time on the clock and grab in her pocket as well. Bible Discussion with Flying Mantis up top, and Bible Discussion with about 2 minutes to go. We got both visors coming out, both of them taking little peeks at each other, not quite able to get the other. Shoya helping clean up Butterfly. We do have Twitch out here with a can chip, Leviathan, and Calico Kenny setting them back. Ranch making sure Flying Mantis does not get out of here in one piece, and instead in a body bag. We see about a minute 40 on the clock for Bible Discussion to get around this corner and to the end of point. Huge shatter out of Shooter D20. Ranch gotta get the heck out of here. Butterfly taking out Shoya. They're going to get a little bit of a time to push, but we do have a little bit of Junkrat happening back here in the backlines. Sparta with that tire, they are aware of the damage Sparta can do, but it seems like they don't want to waste time chasing Sparta, who has that tire.
60 seconds.
Tire coming in hot. Gets destroyed, unfortunately, almost right away. Ranch swaps over from Soldier to Doomfist, ready to give them the people's elbow. And they have about 30 seconds on the clock to make this push. Otherwise, Cosmic Spuds gets their third win of the night in the bag. And Bible Discussion will have one win. Huge beat, holding up Bible Discussion, coming from Leviathan. And it seems like they might be able to make this after all. But very scantily with time on the clock. They make it with a couple seconds, getting a minute added to their time, while Cosmic Spuds has 2 minutes and 27 seconds on the clock.
3-3. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Thanks for the assist. Damage boost engaged.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
We got a little bit of music coming out of Queen, providing some ambiance over here. Alright, minute on the clock. We see Bible Discussion only is going to have one, maybe two good pushes here if they are able. They're going to have to move quickly and swiftly to get on that point, pick it up, and then move that cart during overtime. Just about halfway through their time, they're going to have to make some choices here. Butterfly taking out Ranch with that Mercy pocket. We see Shooter D20 moving up quickly, but it is just a little bit too much damage.
30 seconds remaining.
But Butterfly evening it out, takes out Twitch instead. Shooter D20 back on the map. But Cosmic Spuds, they do have presence here. Leviathan going to get a little tossed around. They're going to maybe have one more touch coming out of this. We do see a cantrip swapping over to Ball, going for that last minute touch, hoping to buy some time, but it gets CC'd. The trap comes in and a charge takes him out. Ranch still coming in hot on the Soldier, and Cosmic Spuds is able to hold.
Score 3-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
So, everybody, y'all, I'm a y'all user. I think Cosmic Spuds is going to be tonight's winner, considering how much time they have in their bank. They have time to make mistakes, honestly, and make some interesting choices in what they do or do not want to play. And honestly, once they cap this third map, King's Row will go to Cosmic Spuds. So it'll be interesting, but if actually my brain is not working.
Incoming 30 seconds.
If Bible Discussion is able to hold, that'll be very difficult with how much time they have, but it's not impossible. But I'm a cautious person. I think Cosmic Spuds is going to just kind of make it happen here. Ranch is on this Echo play. Butterfly, however, is playing Soldier. Could give Ranch a bit of a run for their money, but I think they're going to come in hot and fast here. They have this Lucio. They're going to move quickly. They have Shoya on the Ana. Those antis are going to make all the difference in these Rhine fights. Ooh, and Twitch goes down. Butterfly giving him a shot between his eyebrows. Mantis also taking out Sparta in the same fashion. But Ranch is taking out Mantis as well in that side room. They might be able to continue to rotate here if they're feeling confident. We do see Spriggan taking a little bit of that tank space. Both Reinhardt's getting cooked on the back of point. Ooh, Zarya does go down from a can chip. Mantis once again taking a look at Ranch. Sparta getting even by taking out Butterfly and a can chip once again looking at Shoya. I'm a little nervous, but I think the only one left is Queen, who's just contesting that point. Ooh. We also have a Visor coming in, Butterfly. Maybe taking a couple people with them. It seems like they do get Spriggan in the process. Ranch taking out Flying Mantis again. These DPS just looking into each other's eye. Butterfly might not be able to hold on. Cosmic Spuds comes out on top tonight. 3-1 versus Bible discussion and Bible discussion, study, and meeting. BDSM. Great games, guys. Huge plays from both teams tonight. Cosmic Spuds just edging it out, coming in hot and spicy. Bible discussion taking away one map tonight, which was Blizzard World, or Cosmic Spuds takes Lijiang Tower, Junkertown, and the hometown favorite, King's Row. As you know, I'm a personal fan of Spriggan. I will continue to be a Spriggan fan, but I really enjoyed watching Calico and Leviathan. I'm a huge support fan. They are like awesome. I really loved watching Kaz last season as well, and I'm happy to see Kaz back on the tank line this season. Hopefully I get to encounter Bible discussion in the future. As always, I love casting for the Tater Org. I've experienced many of their teams in the other tiers. Always a great fan. But on our way out, Cosmic Spuds takes the W for this week. This is week 7 of the tier 3 matches. And I think that's really it. I'm solo casting tonight, so if you were watching, thanks so much. This is the International Overwatch League Miters. I am the light of your life, Light, and we'll see you guys at the next one. Have a great night.